Today we're going to continue with the distributive, and this time we're going to talk about combining those like terms like we just mentioned. So really the distributive property is what allows you to do this. It's like there is an n in common, so I'm going to kind of undistribute the n so you understand what this really means. So it would be like that, and then we can add the 5 and 7 to get n 12, which we usually write as 12n. So this is why it works. Now we don't usually go through that, we just go usually directly to the answer. So 3y, and this is where we talked about the 1 being in front of there, 3y plus 1y would be 4y. 7x minus 2x would be 5x. 4a squared, I can only put that with other a squareds, that would be 6a squared. And then I don't have any other a, so plus 3a, and that would be as far as I could go on that. So that's combining like terms. And distributive is really the reason why I can do that. Here I'm going to need to distribute. Remember, we're taking the 3 and this time times everything, so 3 times 6x would be 18x, plus, watch your sign in front, 3 times 2y would be 6y, minus 3 times 3x would be 9x. None of these are like terms, so I would be, oops, sorry, we do have some like terms, I missed that one. 18x minus 9x would be 9x plus 6y. And if you did want to, you could simplify inside the parentheses first if you notice that. Here I need to distribute my 4. I'm going to get 8x plus 4 times 3 is 12. So if it helps you to draw the arrows, make sure you do that. If you don't need that, that's fine. Here I'm going to take it 2x. I also have to take it times the 4. Now notice I have like terms. 8x plus 2x would be 10x. And remember, it's the sign in front that goes with it. Here we don't have to worry because they're all positive, but it's going to cause problems sometimes. 12 plus 8 would be 20. These are not like terms, so I cannot put these two together. Distributing here, 10x, 5 times 3 would be minus 15, plus distributing the 2, 6x minus 10. 10x plus 6x is 16x, but here's where we got to remember, that's negative 15 minus 10 would be negative 25. And again, if you're having trouble with that, remember it's this problem plus negative. So you make sure you watch out for your signs, because that's where most people have the trouble with the distributive property, is their signs. So here 7 times 3y would be 21y, plus 7 times 6 would be 42. Here distributing, negative 4 times 2y would be negative 8y, negative 4 times positive 9 would be negative 36. 21y minus 8y would be 13y, 42 minus 36 would be positive 6. Distributing here, 8 times 2x is 16x, 8 times 5 would be plus 40. We're distributing a negative 3, so negative 3 times positive 3 would be negative 9x. Negative times negative is plus 6, and right there is probably the biggest mistake with distributing. A negative times a negative is a positive. 16x minus 9x would give me 7x. 40 plus 6 would give me 46. Distributing here, 15y minus 6, distributing the negative 5, negative 10y, negative times negative plus 5. 15y minus 10y would be 5y, negative 6 plus 5 would be minus 1. So watch out when you distributive negatives, because that's the biggest problem.